Welcome back to the channel, Warriors fans and NBA lovers. Today, we're diving deep into one of the biggest and most dramatic trade rumors of the summer. Will the Golden State Warriors trade Jonathan Kuminga for Dillon Brooks? Will they include Buddy Hield in the deal? And what does this mean for Al Horford and the future of the team? Background on Kuminga's situation. Let's begin with Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga is a young, talented forward. He was picked in the top 10 of the NBA draft. The Warriors have been trying to negotiate a deal with him, but it hasn't been easy. He wants a big contract, reportedly 4 years, $90 million. Teams like the Phoenix Suns and Sacramento Kings are interested. So why hasn't a deal happened yet? Because the Warriors are trying to keep their financial flexibility. They don't want to lose the chance to sign veteran players like Al Horford. And they don't want to give away Kuminga for nothing. This is where it gets complicated. Phoenix Suns sign-and-trade offer. According to Shams Charania and Anthony Slater, the Suns are making the strongest push to get Kuminga through a sign-and-trade. This means Kuminga signs a new deal with the Warriors. The Warriors trade him immediately to the Suns. In return, the Warriors get players or picks. The problem is, if they do this, they might lose their chance to sign Al Horford. Because the sign-and-trade would block their mid-level exception, a special rule that helps teams sign good veteran players for less money. Who is Dillon Brooks? Now let's talk about Dillon Brooks, the player the Warriors could get in return. Brooks is known for his tough defense. He played well with the Houston Rockets last season. He averaged 14.0 points, 3.7 rebounds, 1.7 assists, 2.5 threes per game. He shot a career-best 39.7% from three-point range. Many people criticize Brooks, but his impact is real. He's a tough, physical player. He brings energy and attitude. He has playoff experience. He fits perfectly with guys like Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green. Warriors' defensive potential. If the Warriors get Brooks, their defense could become elite again. Imagine this. Jimmy Butler, 35 years old, all-defense player. Draymond Green, defensive mastermind. Dillon Brooks, former all-defense player. That's a scary trio on defense. Brooks could take pressure off Butler. Bring that same old-school Warriors toughness back. Help them guard top players in the playoffs. Golden State's dynasty was built on defense, and this move could bring that back. The Buddy Hield dilemma. Here's the twist. To make the trade work, the Warriors might need to include Buddy Hield. Hield is a great shooter. He spreads the floor. He's experienced and can score off the bench. But he might not be part of the Warriors' long-term plans. So trading him wouldn't hurt too much if Brooks plays well. Still, some fans might feel like this is giving up too much. What about Al Horford? Now let's talk about Al Horford. He's 38 years old but still a very smart and useful big man. He brings defense, experience, and leadership. He could help the Warriors next season. If the Warriors do the sign-and-trade for Kuminga, they may lose the chance to sign Horford. So they have to choose. 1. Trade for Brooks and get stronger now, but lose Horford. 2. Keep money open to get Horford and let Kuminga walk or trade him for less. It's a hard decision. How Brooks fits in Warriors' offense. Many people worry about Brooks on offense, but last season he was efficient. 40.9% on catch-and-shoot threes in 2024-25. That's perfect for Golden State's motion offense. Lots of passing. Lots of movement. Good shooters get open shots. He doesn't need to create with the ball. He just needs to hit open shots and defend. That's a recipe for success with Curry, Butler, and Green. Risks of the trade. Let's talk about the risks. Brooks has a history of controversy and technical fouls. He can be emotional on the court. His style doesn't work well with every team. Also, losing Hield's shooting could hurt spacing. Missing Horford's veteran leadership could hurt the locker room. And most importantly, giving up on Kuminga too early might be a big mistake if he becomes a star somewhere else. why this trade could work. Still, there's a good reason to do it. The Warriors want to win now. Stephen Curry, Butler, Green, they're not getting younger. Brooks is ready to contribute on defense and hit threes. Kuminga might take 2 to 3 more years to fully develop. This trade could raise the Warriors' championship odds this season. What fans are saying? Online reactions are mixed. Some fans love the idea of Brooks' toughness. Others hate the idea of losing Kuminga or missing Horford. Many say, just don't waste Curry's final years. Let us know what you think in the comments. Here's our take. The Warriors are in a tough spot. The Kuminga situation is dragging on. The Suns are making strong offers. The Warriors can't afford to lose flexibility. If they can trade Kuminga and Hield for Brooks, it might be the best move they can make right now, especially if Horford chooses another team anyway. Brooks fits the system. He brings defense. He has playoff experience. And most of all, he helps the team stay competitive in the West. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. What do you think about the Jonathan Kuminga situation? Would you trade for Dillon Brooks? Or should the Warriors focus on keeping Horford? Let us know down below. Until next time, stay golden, Dubs fans.
The Golden State Warriors are back in the headlines. Again. This time, it's not about winning championships, flashy three-pointers, or Steph Curry dancing on the court. No, it's about drama. Off-season drama. Right now, all eyes are on one player, Jonathan Kuminga. Will he stay with the team? Or will he be traded? But wait, it's not that simple. A new report reveals that the Warriors are not willing to let go of 2 other players, Buddy Hield and Moses Moody, even if it means losing Kuminga. In today's deep dive, we'll break down why the Warriors rejected a strong trade offer, what's going on with Kuminga and the Kings, why Buddy Hield and Moses Moody are so important, and what this means for the future of the Golden State Warriors. Grab your coffee, sit back, and let's break this down. The Kuminga saga continues. Jonathan Kuminga's future has been a mystery all summer. Contract talks between Kuminga and the Warriors have dragged on. Many believed a trade was coming soon. In fact, a serious offer came from the Sacramento Kings. The Kings reportedly offered Malik Monk, a strong scorer, a protected first-round pick. Sounds like a decent offer, right? But the Warriors said no. Why? Because the trade would have forced Golden State to include either Buddy Hield or Moses Moody to stay under the NBA's first apron salary cap rules. And that's where things got complicated. The Warriors thinking. According to Sam Amick from The Athletic, the Warriors really don't want to give up Buddy Hield or Moses Moody. Even though the pick protections were part of the issue, it's the players that really caused Golden State to reject the deal. In a tweet, Amick wrote, "Anyone saying the first-round pick protections are the only obstacle to a Kings-Warriors sign-and trade is wrong. Golden State really doesn't want to move either Buddy Hield or Moses Moody. That's a big statement. Because for weeks, NBA fans believed Kuminga was on his way out. Now, things have changed. Why Buddy Hield matters. Let's talk about Buddy Hield. The veteran guard had a solid first year with Golden State. In 82 games, he averaged 11.1 points per game, 3.2 rebounds, 41.7% shooting from the field, 37% from three-point range. He's known for his shooting, especially from deep. Yes, some fans criticize his shot selection, but he delivered when the Warriors needed him. And in a system that values shooting and spacing, Hield is a perfect fit. Plus, he brings experience, calm under pressure, and a great locker room presence. Golden State wants to keep that. Why Moses Moody is a keeper. Now, let's talk about Moses Moody. He's only 23, but already a smart, two-way player. Last season, he didn't get huge minutes, just 22.3 per game, but still made an impact. His stats. 9.8 points per game. 2.6 rebounds. 43.3% FG. 37.4% from 3. Not bad at all. And unlike many young players, Moody plays defense. He's disciplined. He fits the Warriors' system perfectly. He's humble, smart, and improving each year. Golden State sees him as a big part of their future. Balancing the roster. Now here's the bigger issue: the Warriors can't just keep trading players away. They've made no major additions this offseason. So if they give up Kuminga and Hield or Moody, they would lose 3 solid pieces with no real replacements. Instead, they seem to be building around Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Gary Payton II, reportedly re-signing, Al Horford, linked to GSW, DeAnthony Melton, linked to Buddy Hield, Moses Moody. That's not a championship team yet, but it's balanced. Letting go of Moody or Hield would create holes that are hard to fill, especially with their tight salary cap. Why the Kuminga trade might die. So what now? According to reports, the Kuminga trade talks are slowing down. Why? Because Warriors don't like the offers. They don't want to lose Hield or Moody. And they believe they can still get Kuminga back under a new deal or qualifying offer. In other words, the team might still believe in Kuminga's potential and want to give him one more chance. That would be a huge shift from earlier this summer when most thought he was out the door. The bigger picture. Let's take a step back. The Warriors are in a strange place. They are trying to stay competitive while rebuilding slowly. They've still got Steph, but his window is closing. They've got young guys like Kuminga, Moody, and maybe Podziemski, but they are not stars yet. So every decision matters. Do they go all in for one last title run with Curry? Or do they slowly build a new core? This hesitation to trade Moody and Hield shows that the Warriors want to be smart. They want to win now, but not sacrifice the future. This offseason has been filled with questions. Will Kuminga stay? Will the Warriors get Al Horford or DeAnthony Melton? Is this the end of an era, or a new beginning? But one thing is clear. The Warriors are not giving up their future just to make a quick deal. They believe in Buddy Hield. They believe in Moses Moody. And they just might still believe in Jonathan Kuminga. We'll keep watching. Because in the NBA, anything can happen next. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Warriors trade updates, NBA rumors, and player analysis. Let us know in the comments. Should the Warriors keep Kuminga, or trade him while they can?
Welcome back to Warriors Dubs Nation Voice, your #1 channel for everything about the Golden State Warriors. In today's episode, we dive into the big story that's holding the Warriors back, Jonathan Kuminga's unresolved situation. Why is his future so important? Why haven't the Warriors signed any major players this offseason? And what does it mean for big names like Al Horford, DeAnthony Melton, and even Gary Payton II? The Kuminga stalemate. Jonathan Kuminga is one of the most talented young players on the Golden State Warriors. But right now, he is not in a good place with the team. The Warriors offered him a 2-year, $45 million contract, but Kuminga and his agents said no. Why? Because Kuminga wants to earn $30 million per season, not $22.5 million. Now, this disagreement has created a huge problem. The Warriors can't make trades or sign other free agents until they fix the situation with Kuminga. Trade offers, the Kings step in. One NBA team that showed serious interest is the Sacramento Kings. They made a strong trade offer. Malik Monk, a great bench scorer. A lottery-protected first-round pick in 2030. The Warriors liked this offer, but still said no. Why? Because they want an unprotected pick, which is more valuable. So the deal fell through. This means Kuminga stays in Golden State, but he's not happy. And the Warriors? Still stuck. How this affects the roster. Because Kuminga's situation is not solved, for free agents the Warriors want to sign are just waiting. Those players are 1. Al Horford, an experienced big man. 2. D'Anthony Melton, a defensive guard. 3. Gary Payton II, already part of the Warriors, wants to stay. 4. One more unnamed player. NBA insider Mark J. Spears said on NBA Today, "These players are connected to the Kuminga situation. They are waiting. This is serious. Every day that passes, the Warriors lose time and chances to improve their team." Locker room troubles? Former NBA player Iman Shumpert talked about the locker room dynamic. He said if Kuminga stays with the Warriors, this long drama might damage his relationship with teammates. Shumpert said, "If you know you're not leaving, show your teammates that you're with them." His point? The team can't move forward unless everyone is committed. If the other players start thinking Kuminga is not loyal, that could hurt team chemistry next season. Looking back, missed chances. This is not the first time the Warriors refused to trade Kuminga. Back in 2023, the Warriors had a chance to get OG Anunoby from the Toronto Raptors. Anunoby is a strong two-way player, perfect for a playoff push. But the Warriors didn't want to include Kuminga in the deal. They said no, and the trade collapsed. Now, OG Anunoby is a star for the New York Knicks, and helped them reach the Eastern Conference Finals. It's fair to ask, did the Warriors make a mistake back then by keeping Kuminga? Many fans think they did. Why this is a big problem for the offseason. The Warriors have done almost nothing this offseason. No big trades. No big signings. And it's all because of Jonathan Kuminga. The front office is basically on pause, waiting for a decision. This also hurts Stephen Curry. He is getting older and wants to win now. Every season that passes is a lost opportunity to add players